Okay. Hey all, this is Liver. I just wanted to show everybody what I had got in the mail today from an artist. I'm not going to say who the artist is. I'm going to refer to them as they, as I do not wish to slander them in any way. I'm just very disappointed in what I received in the mail today. I can tell you right now it's not this person's best work. I was under the impression that the blanks were going to be a little bit thinner than what they were the last time I received them, and I was okay with that, but I did not expect them to be so thin that they break like this in transit. The artist used hot glue to put them on the hinges, and you can see where in transit it has shattered. The resin is so thin in the jaw, I can do this with it. And I have a measuring tool for thickness. It's so thin, it's not even a quarter-inch thick. It's so thin. It's like thinner than, it's about a credit card is thicker. It's about as thin as probably 3 sheets of paper. It needs to be destroyed. I can't do anything with it unless I make it into a decorative mask. You can see how they broke in transit from not being packaged properly. Again, I'm not going to throw them away because I did pay for them, and I will repurpose them into wall art. But that's one that was supposed to be a dog. This one from the seller, they had told me that they had casted this one perfectly. This was supposed to be a dragon. Again, the hinges are broken. There's a lot of hot glue. The resin for where the hinges are, as you can see, right here is a giant hole because the resin is so thin. Again, I can fold it like this. You should never be able to do that. Okay, so the hinges on this one are broken. It's warped, and it's way too thin. Again, this will make decorative wall art. I can't do anything else with it. It's no good. Again, I'm very disappointed in this. This was given to me by the artist just to make a decoration with. I don't have any problems with this because that was fine. But I just want to show you the difference in thickness. Okay.
Right.
This is much thicker.
Especially.
And I can't bend it.
Yeah, even at its...
I cracked it a little bit, but that was my fault.
And even at its thinnest part, it's still much thicker.
You can see this. It's a little bit thicker at its thinnest part. This is just going to be used as wall art, and I don't mind that. But the other two, I was really hoping for. This is the only salvageable one out of the whole bunch. This one, as you can see, is a little bit thicker than the other one. If we gauge the thickness, it's right there. So this one I'll be able to make into a mask. It opens very well. I don't see gobs of hot glue everywhere on it. This one was done with precision. And here it is at its thickest point. It's about about a quarter-inch thick, or to a half-inch thick, right there at its thickest point. That's what they should be. This one, I don't have any problems with this. This one, though it's paper thin, will be used as wall art for me, so I'm not going to say anything bad about that. I do rather like this one. This, I don't know what happened to it, but it has gobs of glue. I guess it was left over or extra. This is the thickness that the other blanks that were sent to me by this particular artist were. And as you can see, they are about a quarter-inch thick. or it's a 1/2 inch. I think it's about a 1/4 inch thick, which is good because as you can see, I'm squeezing it. I can't bend it. Okay, compared to, I'm gonna use a dog blank. I wouldn't sell this to a customer. If I put fur on this, it's gonna warp and distort. This one, it cracked in transit. Okay. I am gonna try to do something with this because I rather like this one. If I can make something and fix it, I will. But it's cracked pretty something fierce. This one here was an original base that I had ordered from this person to begin with. I originally wanted 3 of these. I understand that the mold wasn't cooperating with them, which is understandable why it's a little lopsided. I wanted to use it as a personal project. It's a little thin for my liking in the jaw, especially back here where it's going to take the most stress. I would be afraid that it would crack. At its thickest point, which I want to say is the top of the head, it's to right there. Okay. At its thinnest point, which I'll venture to say is right here. Oh, let me squeeze it. Which is about right there. So it's considerably thin. And it's a little lopsided, but it's okay. I could deal with that. Again, this was supposed to be a personal one anyway, not one that I would sell. I wanted to compare it to excuse the paint on this, a blank that was sent to me from Draconic Knight. I cut it myself and hinged the jaw myself. It's pretty sturdy. I like this. I want to just show you the difference in the thickness. This is how it's supposed to be. You can see how thick it is. This jaw does not warp or move. I'm going to use the tool and show you how thick it is. You can see how thick it is at the jaw. It's about a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch thick. I think it's about a little bit more than a 1/4. But that's what you want. You don't want it to be so thin it's like paper. Okay. So this blank works very well.
That's what it should look like.
Okay. That one works very well. Just also as a side-by-side to compare it, I'm kind of a connoisseur, I guess, of resin blanks. I bought a resin blank from Miss Monster. This is a personal project for me. I haven't finished it yet, but I just want to show you the thickness in it. This does not bend. I could push on it with my hands. And I use the tool. You can see where it is. It's about a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch thick, which is what you want.
There's a certain standard for it.
You want them to be solid. And I'm going to show a couple more. Just stay right there, Vaughn.
Okay.
This is a resin blank from Dream Vision Creations or Flurry Cat. This is the dragon blank I bought off of another user that did not need it anymore for their projects. I do want to show the thickness of it. Oh jeez. Especially at the jaw point. The top's a little thin. But the side where it's going to have stress is well over a 1/2 inch thick. Down here, again, it's like a 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch thick. All the places that it's really going to take the stress of joints, you can really see it. This is a good blank. It doesn't bend when I push on it in any spot. Even if it is a little misshapen, you can kind of see it's a little misshapen, probably because it's been sitting around for a bit. But this can be reworked with a hairdryer. Another blank I want to show. This is made by another user. I'm still working on it. It's only thing I don't like is the hinges on it, but that's okay. Now I'll have plenty of hinges to recycle to use. I took the fur off of this one. I don't remember the user, but I think it was Salty Puppy. But you can see the thickness of it is very good. That's what you want. The nose is ultra solid. I like that. The jaw is ultra solid. It doesn't bend or move. These are just some of the ones that I've purchased. I've also purchased some from Phase and Alloy. And I haven't had a problem with them. I'm just kind of disappointed in what I received. I mean, I couldn't have sent this to somebody with all this glue and stuff and thinking that this is acceptable.
By no means.
As a matter of fact, I just snapped it. See? Because that's how thin it is. So, anyway, that's my rant. I'm done. I just needed to get that out. And again, I'm not trying to flame any artist, any of the artists that I mentioned, promote any of them. I'm just being honest in what I received and what I saw. And that's all I can say. I was just being an honest person. And again, if you know who the artist is that made these blanks that I received, do not flame them. Just leave them alone. I will get in touch with them myself, and I will go from there. Because PayPal cannot help me on this issue. But this is not what I had bargained for. These are completely ruined and useless. Okay, so again, just trying to be honest, and I hope this helps someone else. Alright, thanks. Bye.